Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. Now the new year just started and LA still on that demon time. Now for anybody that's been following this from the beginning, then you guys should know Playerways, who's from the Stink Team, has been actively beefing with a dude who goes by the name Drex the Joint. Now all of this started over an altercation they had at the Roxy, which is a venue located in Los Angeles, California. Now the crazy thing about this whole situation is Playerways is a Hispanic from East Coast Crips, and Drex the Joint is an Afro-Latino from a Southside gang. Now being from Los Angeles, you know it's not rare to see a Hispanic from a black gang and a black joining the Southside hood. Now since both races embrace other races to join their set, you would think that the racial tension would be low, but apparently Drex the Joint's homies had a message for the Crips and the blacks on Instagram Live. Now in that video, Drex's homies was clowning Playerways for being Mexican and joining a black hood, but Playerways and them can easily rebuttal that back by saying Drex is black joining a Mexican hood. Now on that Instagram video, Drex the Joint's homies was dissing Playerways, but at the same time, they were dissing the blacks as well. Now the whole time Drex's homies was dissing the blacks in front of him, what they failed to realize is he's black. Now in that video, Drex the Joint was telling Playerways that he'll slap him next time he see him, and he's not even Mexican. Then he says, how are you a Mexican and a diss word for the Crips at the same time? Now the crazy thing is, the whole time Drex and his homies was talking, it was ninja this and ninja that. Like if you're dissing Playerways for joining a black gang, then why are you using the black's lingo? Now to make matters worse, close to the end of that video, you can hear Drex's voice clearly dissing the black people. Now I get how Playerways had beef with Drex the Joint, and there was an altercation behind that. And I also know it's common for a black to be from a Southside gang and a Hispanic to be from a black gang. But it just looks hella weird to me when your gang's dissing the blacks when they got a black member right there in front of them. Which makes me ask the question, do y'all really even have love for Drex the Joint? Now a lot of black podcasters raised the question and they asked Drex the Joint, if you really had issue with Playerways, then why not diss his set? But instead you diss all the Crips and then you involve the whole black race by dissing them too. Now Ace Boy Pun told Drex, you gotta be careful when you say those type of things or allowing people around you to say those type of things, especially when you're a rapper out here in LA, because you put your people as well as your manager's life in danger when you say those type of things. Now Pun said you could just tell by the reaction on the comment section after Drex posted that, because a lot of people wrote in his comment section saying that he's banned from LA and Compton. Now Pun said when you say statements like that, you gotta move different now, because you just created a bunch of enemies that you might not even know you had. Now Pun said he understands that Drex is young and he's in the prime of his gangbanging, and sometimes part of gangbanging it be like that. Now Pun said the crazy thing is, this was just a rap beef and then they turn serious when they start pulling up to each other's hood, and the whole time they're doing that, they're putting it all out there on the internet. Now Pun said what he don't understand is, why would Drex feel that way about blacks and Crips and then go on a black and Crip platform like back on Fig? Then Pun says it's crazy how Drex claims to be a rapper which was created by black people, then he goes on Instagram Live and disses the whole black race. Now Pun said the crazy thing is, up until he seen that video, he thought Drex was black, and all due to that video, now everybody knows how Drex and his homies feel about the black race. Now DW Flame heard what Drex the Joint said, and he had a few choice of words for him, and he told Drex, by you dropping that video, what are you trying to accomplish, a race war? Now DW Flame said he had a conversation with a few of his Mexican partners, and they basically confirmed to him that nothing's gonna happen because nobody's gonna go to war over a person that's not even Mexican. Now DW Flame said when Drex was at that rap concert, he was with nothing but black people, so how come he didn't say that at that show? And he told Drex, if that's really how you feel, then keep it in private, because at the end of the day, you had a lot of black supporters. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, it's crazy how Drex is trying to be a rapper, and then he gets in one rap beef with a person, which resulted in him and his homies dissing the Crips. and all of the black race. Now it's crazy if your set's pushing that and at the same time you trying to be a rapper. It don't make sense to me. Now Lefty Gunplay is a Southsider that's also a rapper, but if you notice, he's making a lot of headline news because he's doing a lot of features with upcoming rappers like X4. I'ma be honest, if you racist and you trying to be a rapper, maybe that occupation wasn't meant for you. But now that you guys heard the content, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel? Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Paperboy News Stand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there.